Today we're heading out to explore the beautiful Busiek Trails in the Missouri Ozarks, known for its peaceful forest, rolling hills, and scenic stream crossings. This trail system offers the perfect mix of adventure, nature, and quiet moments outdoors. So lace up your hiking shoes and come explore the trails with us. Welcome to Terry Family Adventures, a channel that strives to explore the world and show our kids what beauty it holds. On our channel, we not only want to see everything we've dreamed of, but we want to share it with others also. If you enjoy our videos, we ask you to please like and subscribe so we can continue our journey. We're at Busiek State Forest and we are doing the red, blue, and yellow trail, which is about 6.1 miles, and it says it takes 2.5 to 3 hours to do.
All right, let's go. Just so you know, there are 2 parking lots. All trails took us to the first one, which it don't really matter because it's not a very far walk. We're doing a loop trail today, but there's a parking lot right over here in front of us. And with that being said, we are hitting our first split, and we are going to do this red trail, which it looks like obviously it's marked by red markers. This way. Well, let's go. Not very far off the trailhead, we found this little hidden gem. We're gonna follow this little social trail.
Follow me in Atlas.
Check this out, guys. It's a little cave. Missouri's known as the cave state, and they are all over. The more hikes we do at these state parks and state forests and stuff, they are all over the place. And this one's not very far off, so it's on your left-hand side if you start the trail from where we did. Check that out. That goes out and pretty deep. I mean, that's for more like little kids, but so if you guys got little kids and they want to play around, they could probably crawl back there for a little ways. All the way through here on the right, there is camping areas. So if you wanted to have like a little camp, you have to get a permit. So it's by permit only, but you could camp. And over here, there's a stream. It's wintertime now, so the stream ain't really going, but there's a stream over there and you can camp. But we're not going to take that right. We're going to stay on the red trail and head to the left here and continue on. Well, let's go. So we have come to our first creek crossing, and there is water in this little creek.
I don't think we're going to go straight through.
I
think it's a little too deep.
That looks pretty deep.
We have our waterproof shoes on, but I think they're still going to get in our shoes.
So there is a place back just a little while back here, and we'll show you. We'll take you to it, but it crosses more down in this area, and it looks a little more shallow. So we're going to go down there. Let's go. Back there, it was probably about a good 2 foot deep. That would have went over knee high on us. But there's horse prints all over, and when we got here, there was 2 horse trailers. So I think people ride horses in here. But this is the place I was talking about. So it'll be on your right if you're coming from the trailhead, and you just take this back here, which looks like a lot of people have. So we're going to come and try to see what we can find here. Okay, that also looks pretty deep, but there's a little social trail here. So we're going to try to find a place. There's got to be a place somewhere, but we're going to come through here. So if you come through, you take another right and you walk right alongside the creek, and you'll come down here. And I think Maddie's hollering at me, so I think she found this place. Oh yeah, look at there. There's even a rock crossing. It's like a little bridge right there. So we'll hop right over there, and then the trailhead is down there where we were. So we'll be down there shortly. Let's go. Now you just walk right alongside on the bank of this river or creek or whatever you want to call it. I'm not sure what the name of this is, but you walk right alongside it on the bank. And over there is where we came out originally. This is the deep spot right here. But right here to the right of Maddie is the trail. And there's the red marker on the tree. So we're gonna hang a right here and continue on. So we have come to the loop section of the red loop. So you can take either way. That's to the right and it'll be a loop and you'll come back to this area. And this is the left. So we're gonna take lefts on this trail to make it a big loop of the red, yellow, and blue trails. And Maddie, here's a good picture and Maddie's gonna show you what we're doing today.
So we started here at this parking. This was the other parking that we were talking about that you can take up there also. We started here. We are now at this dot right here. We're gonna take the outside loop, connect to the yellow trail, stay on the outside, connect to the blue, stay on the outside, get back on the yellow, and head back to the parking.
Perfect.
And to give you an idea of the lengths of the trails, it tells you down here at the bottom.
So yeah, they're all loops, but yeah, that's the lengths of the loops. But we're staying on the outside to make it one big loop. We've hit the, what me and Maddie consider kind of the actual trail system. I mean, there's rocks and, I mean, you got to dodge all these rocks. So you need, good footing, good footwear. But I mean, it's timbered, which it's all been kind of in the timber. This is a state forest, but the first beginning of that trail was, I mean, heck, you could drive a car through it. But now we are on what actually looks to us like a hiking trail. So that's cool. But they're starting to hit a little bit of elevation here. Not too bad. I don't think this whole trail system, I don't think has a whole lot of elevation. We've made it to the top, or the top of the peak section, the top of the hill. Well, kind of the top of the hill. So the trail continues that way, which goes downhill. So we're gonna come back to this area, but we wanna make it to I think this trail right here, this branches off. And I think this takes you up to the summit of this little hill, mountain. Yeah, I don't know what you wanna call it. It's not giant, but for the Missouri, for the Ozarks, it's probably considered a mountain. So we're gonna come up here and see if this takes us to the peak. That added quite a bit more elevation to it, but it's fun and we haven't been here, so we wanted to see kind of what this Busiek State Forest has to offer. And plus, I guess you could kind of say we hit the summit of this mountain, so we like getting summits as well. And excuse my breathing hard, but that was a little bit of an incline. But yeah, we're basically up here on top. Look at that, views all over. 360 up in here. Trail continues this way. We walked to the end of this little trail that we thought just was kind of going to the summit, but kind of just like last week. So last Friday, the day after Christmas, we hiked at Bennett Springs State Park and down by Lebanon, Missouri, and we hit a cemetery along that. So check out that video to see that cemetery. But check this out. At the top of this, the end of this trail is at the top of this trail, or top of the hill, the end of the trail is this cemetery. And of course, they don't want you going in there, so we won't go in there or disturb anything. But I'll kind of show you. I mean, that is cool. And we talked a little bit about it last week in that trail, in the Bennett Springs trail, but I mean, we wouldn't have never have known this was here if we weren't hiking and just taking trails and kind of, I mean, just exploring. So just get out in nature and explore. You'll never know what you're gonna find. So to continue this loop, it's kind of a loop. Well, we're hoping this comes back to the red trail. So we're gonna continue down. This is a way steeper area, so you gotta watch your footing big time. But we're taking this trail down and gonna see if it heads back up to the red trail. So just like that, we have made it back to the actual trail. This was a lot steeper, and obviously you couldn't even hardly tell it was a trail because there's leaves covering it, but I mean, you could see good enough that you can tell where the trail was. But we're right back here on the red trail. So you could have just, instead of taking that to the summit or that cemetery, which is really cool, and if you can do that little extra incline, do it. But this would be the trail that you'd come down on if you followed the red trail. And now we're gonna come right through here and continue on. Let's catch up. Archer, we need to catch up to Mommy and Atlas. They're way up here. Let's catch up to them. You having fun, Bubby? You having fun? Can you give a thumbs up? Give a thumbs up. Yeah. Yeah. Say I love hiking. Yes, you do. Say it loud. Say it loud. Say I love hiking. Good job, buddy. Good job. Give a thumbs up. Yeah. This is more crazy awesome stuff that you only find if you get out in nature. Check out this tree. I don't even know how something like this happens. So if you know, shoot it in the comments, please. But check out, this is right on the trail. And look at this giant growth. And then, I mean, the tree's fairly healthy, I guess. I mean, it might be getting on the dead side, but it's crazy, crazy. Just get out in nature, people. It's crazy what you might find. We have made it to the intersection. So if you wanted to stay on the red loop, you'll turn here, and we'll just turn, just to kind of show you. We'll turn and kind of head right through here. So if you want to stay on the red loop, you'll continue that way, and that'll take you back to the parking lot. But we're gonna take the yellow loop. So we're gonna come over here, and this is where it connects to the yellow loop. So we're gonna take a left, because that's kind of what we're doing, staying to the outside. But it'll come back around here as well. So that can be yellow. You can turn to the right and take a little bit extra path and kind of go meander through there. But we're going to do as much as we can. So we're going to take a left, go on the yellow loop, and then somewhere a little ways down will be the blue loop. So we're gonna head this yellow, show you what it has to offer, see what it has to offer, because this is our first time. And check out that view up there, guys. That's nice. We love nature so much. We love nature so much. Look at that view. This makes it all worth it. I mean, it's probably gonna be about 7 to 7.5 miles with kind of the takeoffs that we've done. The outer routes that we've done, like the peak and that little cave. But I mean, it's all worth it when you get to see stuff like this. And it's such a beautiful day. It got to 55 today. It is beautiful, especially since the last few days has been almost negative temperatures with the wind chill. But I mean, look at it. Look at it out there. How awesome. How awesome. This is cool. All right, we're going to continue on. We came to the yellow intersection here. You can take this and cut the yellow trail off a little bit, and it connects back and makes a shorter yellow loop. But we are going to take a left here, and we're going to go and take the long yellow loop that's going to run into the blue. And just for instance, here's a picture here. I'm going to kind of show you. So we are here, and you can take that route that I showed you and cut and take the loop, make it a little shorter. But we're going to take the left and come around to the blue and then come back around and then hook back on. that's kind of what we're doing. And we're gonna take a left here and head this way. And if I didn't say it at the beginning, this trail is just like the red trail, marked with yellow markers like that right there all the way through, or spray painted dots on trees and stuff. Another really cool feature about this Busiek State Forest is, like, basically you're just walking alongside rock walls. And I'm not sure, like I said earlier, it's wintertime here in Missouri, and January 2nd to be exact, but you're walking along rock walls all the way through most of these trails. So that gives it a little extra feature. Over here on this side, there's a river that's running through here. I mean, it's just views everywhere, but I say that to say this. I don't know if in like the spring or summer time, you'd be able to see through all this. I mean, you might be able to, but I mean, it's in the wintertime here. If it's a nice day, you can see, I mean, you can be out here and see all of these features that when the leaves and the foliage is all up, you might not be able to see. So we're enjoying our day here out at Busiek State Forest. And I don't know if we said it earlier, but this is right outside of Springfield, Missouri, and also just before Branson, Missouri. So if you're ever in either one of those areas, I mean, Branson's a really hot traffic area, and you just want to get out and have a hike one of your days in town, this is a beautiful place to do it. Okay guys, so kind of like last time on the red route, or red loop, we have come across the creek crossing or river crossing, and that looks like private property over there. It is private property over there, but the trail goes right over there. I don't know if you can see it. We'll zoom up. Right over there, see that yellow, see this yellow dot over there? But we got to cross that. And again, just like last time, it is deep right here. So we're gonna backtrack a little bit and try to head down there and see if we can find an easier way. Following Maddie. There is a little social trail through here. So if you just see it and you can kind of take it and head towards the easier way, it still don't look like it's gonna be that easy because there's a ledge. But it'll definitely be easier than walking through waist-high water. Check this out, guys.
I found our way down.
Nature again, how fun. This is awesome. Atlas is liking it. You like that, buddy?
You never know how you're gonna take some trails.
Check this out, guys. This is so cool. Hang on, buddy. He's having a blast. Is that fun? Is that awesome or what?
Woohoo, Bubba!
Come on, say hi. Hi. This is wicked, man. Check that out. It's a vine, guys. You know, they have ropes, they have chains. How cool. Hey. My waterproof shoes. Put them to use. To show you guys kind of, we're walking alongside inside the river right now on the bank. But just to kind of show you what we would have been working with if we couldn't have found that little spot that we climbed down with the vine. Look at that. I mean, that's a pretty good little drop, especially with us toting around the littles on our back. I mean, that would have been a pretty good little drop down. And obviously we didn't want to get wet because it's probably 48 degrees right now. So walking the other 4 miles of the trail would have been a pretty chilly 4 miles. But we found that spot, and if you guys are doing this too, it is on the right-hand side. Before you get to the river, there's a social trail, and you just follow it all the way to that little section. So we're back at the trail, and this is where we would have come. Right there is where we would have come down, and that is pretty deep. I mean, it might not be waist high, but that's knee high at least. But we found that pretty cool little place, and obviously other people's taking it too. So, but now we're back on the trail. There's our yellow marker, and we're heading this way. And just like that, we have made it to the intersection of the blue and yellow loop. So we're gonna stay straight, basically to the left, I guess, and go that way on the blue. But you could take this way, and it's a connector trail for the blue. It's a blue and yellow loop, or connector trail that connects back to the yellow route, or yellow loop. But we're gonna go this way because we want to do obviously the most that we can do. And so we're gonna do basically the entire blue loop right now. Let's go. We have made it to the section that we are finally taking a ride on here. That way, if we were to take a left, that takes you back to the trailhead. So that'll take you back to where the parking your car is if you're only taking the blue. But we're taking this, and this will run back into the yellow, which will eventually take us back to our trailhead at our parking lot. So we're gonna continue on this way. We have made it around the blue loop to the connector trail. So that's the blue and yellow connector trail right there. And if you'd have taken that and cut it off, you'd have cut off, I don't know, probably 3/4 of a mile. But we are continuing now onto the yellow, back onto the yellow trail, and gonna finish this thing out. We have come to the connector. This is the actual yellow loop, as Maddie's looking at the sign here. So if we would have taken this yellow loop here, it would have been this. We are right here. So obviously we went all the way down through here and came back, and we're right here now. We got to finish out here and then back to where we parked right there. So well, let's go this way, not that way, because that's connected to the yellow loop. We're going this way, which is still the yellow route, I guess. But we're going to go back to the red route and back to our vehicle. We'll come across our third creek crossing. I don't know if it'll be the last, but it might be the last. We're getting pretty close to done. Our trail is right over there. We're going to try to find the easiest route around this. We might be putting our waterproof shoes to the test because it don't look that deep. Maddie, you gonna try it? Okay, Maddie found her way. Maybe. You gonna make it? Oh, you made it. Waterproof shoes, Gore-Tex Nike trail shoes. We made it across. Coming back into the timber. If you're doing this in the spring, you might need to bring some water shoes, because each one of these trail crossings we found our way through. But if it's a recent rain, or if it's just a wet season, wet year, I bet you these creeks or rivers are gonna be up, and you better have some trail shoes or just not worried about getting wet, I guess. We're getting down towards the end of the trail, and we thought there was a little bit of surprise, or it gets us kind of excited. We like this kind of stuff. But check this out, guys. It's a bridge, and that's pretty cool. I don't really know why it makes this section of the creek so special. I don't even really see water in it yet, but there's not even any water in it. But that's really cool. One of the parking lots over there. That's not our parking lot, but
Even though there's no water, we're still taking the bridge.
absolutely. Just like that, we are done with the Busiek State Forest trail system of the red, yellow, and blue trails. In total, I think we went probably closer to 7.5 miles instead of 6.5 because we did a little extracurricular stuff, and obviously filming, it adds a little bit of mileage. But we got one boy that's passed out, finally gave it up, and the other boy just woke up, didn't you, Atlas? Didn't you? He just woke up. He's gonna be hungry. But we are finishing up. We are now back at the trailhead, and all in all, that was a pretty awesome hike. It was, I thought it was nice. I mean, there was river crossings, there was a bridge at the end right back there.
Like I said, this is our first time hiking here, and I'd definitely come back and do the other trails.
Yeah, for sure. There's trails. So this is, like I said, this is kind of outside Springfield on your way to Branson. And the main, 65 highway that runs from Springfield to Branson is right here. And on the other side of the highway, there was another trail system that we will most definitely be back and try that out sometime. But after this one, the trail, they have horseback or horses that ride this, or people that ride horses on this trail as well. So the trails are magnificent. You ain't gonna have a problem staying with them at all. And all in all, just a really good trail. We hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, will you please hit that like and subscribe and ring that bell, and please comment. We would love to hear your comments. If you guys have been here, if you want to be here, if you want to ask us
any trails around here or just around
where you live, because we are constantly trying to go places and do other things. But remember,
a family that adventures together stays together.
peace.